And we should be live. Hello all, welcome to Tier 4, Week 2, Round 2, that's Singapore, of ALR. Hopefully, this week's race will be as good as last week's, because last week was quite good, quite chaotic, very fun, all round great race. With, I believe... Oh, he's not here today, I don't think. Where is he? No, he's not here. With race... Oh yeah. The winner of the first race being Marlin. I believe race 2... no, not race 2. I believe second was Sabs, and then third was Shewan, if I can remember correctly. So if Marlin isn't racing today, those two will be wanting to try and get maximum points to get ahead. Yeah, Singapore, one of the toughest tracks in the game. Probably be carnage. Probably have 5 safety cars and 12 virtual safety cars. Probably everything will go wrong, and it will. Oh no, Marlin is joining, so he's gonna want to win and extend that gap. Hopefully. He might just put it in the wall, actually, I don't know. Yeah, what's the time? What's the time? 8 o'clock, so we'll be going in a minute. It appears I didn't put the tier in the title. That's bad. I have to edit that. I wonder who we're waiting on today. Oh. Everyone's running up now. I guess we're waiting on no one. And at last we start. And then we've got to wait for everyone. Oh. Pretty tired today. Hopefully this race can wake me up. Just waiting on far 4. Two more and session start around. And here we are. Okay, let's get this stuff set up. Full map. Tyre, I think best. Okay. Alright then. Oh. 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 There we go, got some people going out. AlphaTauri, Aston Martin, and is that Mercedes? Yeah, Mercedes as well. Here we go, they're all coming out slowly. Now who... Oh, yeah, the Aston Martin did get out first. I believe that's Rams. Be interesting to see if anyone goes slightly less downforce. They might do to try and get a bit of an edge on the straights. If they can hold on in the corners, could be quite potent. And now coming through the final few corners, he's going to start his lap on board. Lifting a lot in that final corner on the start. That's probably going to hinder the lap a lot already. Hello in sector 1, that's Mercedes in the wall. Bad start for them. Probably shifting a bit too low, but it's getting away with it at the moment. Gets through sector 1 safely. Well, he has got some traffic ahead. Oh, yellow in sector 3 and sector 2. That's an Alfa Romeo, gets out of the way. And Slimmy is already out of the final corner before he's even set a fastest lap. Everyone's getting out of the way, but I think that has hindered him a little bit. He probably would have wanted to get that entry a bit wider to help the exit. So Fry warmed up his tyres, and not Fry, there's a Red Bull in front warming up their tyres. That might hinder him, especially with all the yellow flags. And that Red Bull is not speeding up, so this is going to hinder... Okay, he's got out of the way. That's good of him. He's got that final sector fairly alright, actually. Let's see what he can do. Oh, but he's... Oh, he's lost it coming across the line. Or around the final corner. As Zabs now sets a 39.2 as his fastest lap. Down 11 seconds off. Wicked, 1.5 off. I believe there's a Ferrari next. It's Reaper. Let's see what he can do. He goes third. Then we have Schuen. Let's see what he can do. More yellow flags in sector 1. And now Schuen goes second. McLaren next. I think it's Will. Here comes Will. Let's see what he can do. Goes third. I think there's an Aston Martin behind him. And they go second. Hume's second. That's a good lap. That's a really good lap. Oh, well, not really good, but well, yeah, really good. Here comes Jags through the final sector. See what he can do. Going around the final corner, he doesn't bin it. No, he invalidated at the final. Well, I think he did just invalidate as well. Yellow in sector 2 and 3. I think there's a Red Bull coming across the line. This is bang average Seb, he goes 5th. I think Marlin's going to be the one next to cross the line. See what he can do. Winner of the first race. He goes 6th. Not bad. Now we've got a whole heap of cars, including, well, not Saeed, but he's going really slowly. But they all seem to be coming into the pit lane, that whole gaggle. Maybe there's an on-track incident. I think Almighty, no, that's not right, McLaren. He's invalidated, I think just, oh, hold on. No problem, Mal. Okay. No, I don't see anyone else really on a lap. So from John, Noof, and yeah, just John and Noof. And John's binned it, so oh, that's gonna suck. As John now bins it, not John, Noof now bins it. That's gonna be a horrible race, wet to dry. That is gonna be an absolutely horrendous race. So it'll be 2 weeks in a row that we're going to have a wet start. Just doing a quick check. Alright. Alright, people. Hello, Saeed. Looks like people come back out now for their second laps. / first for some people. Yeah, so did you bin it, or was there just a big cluster on the track? Let's get yellow in sector 1. Looks like someone out of fuel. As there's a Haas leading the train coming out the pit lane. Crashing it around in the outlet. Says the Michael's on a lap. Actually, I think Almighty might have put in a lap, or someone. I don't know. Ah, no, it was John, actually. But it's still surprising. 2 people out. Well, one by just retiring in the pit lane. The other one just binned it. I do believe the Haas is... Oh, no. Shun is. He's leading the train. A bit confused on where people are on the track at the moment, but I think they have actually just started their final laps. Trying to pull the dabs. He's already up in his first sector, that's pretty good. Don't really want to ride that curb, it can really hinder the car. Takes that pretty well. See how he gets through here. Fairly alright. Not too shabby at the moment. Should improve a bit. See, yep, he is improving, but it's not a purple middle sector. Almighty has joined back, didn't even know he left. Let's see what time Zabs can do. How much can he improve by? As Shun gets really close. He improves by another half a second, so that's good. Gaps him and Shun again. And then June back within 2 tenths. June seems to be on not on that. June is cracked around this track. June is just... Well, actually, I can't remember where he qualified last week, but seems I don't remember him being in the top 3 last week, so he's doing a lot better this week. Yeah, Jag King's is 3rd. That's pretty good. Now Saeed fastest. Hello Saeed. He's got some pace now. Wait, does that Aston Martin not have a front wing? No, it doesn't. So he set a really good lap, but has no front wing. But by the way, everyone's set laps now, aside from the 2 that have retired. I think everyone's just come back in now. Oh, yellow flags. Ooh, don't rush it. Just be careful. He's got no front wing. If he loses a tyre, that'll just... Yeah, everyone's hitting now. I don't see any more laps happening now. I'll have a quick ride on board. Wicked's invalidated. And was coming in. Yeah, everyone's coming in now. Oh, almost goes into the back of the Ferrari. So I think I see an Alfa Romeo leaving. It's Marlin. He's gone out early to set a new lap. And he's cut the pit lane exit. probably don't want to do that in the race. Yeah, he's gone out very early, and now Schuen's coming out. And okay, Johnny goes fastest by 5/10, and Dove retires. I didn't even know Johnny was on the lap. But that is a massive. That is a fucking good lap. Well, don't go. Be careful. It's only your out lap. Don't go too deep. I don't know if the people in the pit lane will get another lap in if they leave now. They can't it tight. As now Marlin will go on, do his final lap, see how much he can improve. He was, I believe, fastest at one point, but he's now 11th. He carries the speed quite well into turn 1. Probably a gear too low, but it'll work. Gets through that corner fairly alright, probably a gear too low again. Fairly alright for that corner, I'd say. But he doesn't seem to be nailing these apexes. Gear too low, a bit too slow through there. Now a lot of people staying, or good few people staying in the pits there. See, oh, he's actually done that section quite nicely. Carried a lot of speed through there. He's done really well. Oh, get a bit too low on the gearing. But he's actually done really well for that section. And he's gone purple because of it. Maybe a bit too low through here, but he's doing quite well. This could get him on pole. He doesn't hit the wall. He's got that corner nailed. He's kept it stable. As long as he doesn't spin, he'll get, I reckon. Oh, and it's only 8. He was purple in the middle sector and it just disappeared. Now I think it's Noof will be next across the line, who's set a 2-minute lap, unless that's wrong. He's just got in. He's just got in. I think it's the other Alfa Romeo next, I believe, who's half a second up by the looks of it. See what he can do. Can he get anywhere near the top 5? Throws it into the final corner and spins! And that lap has gone into the toilet. Aston Martin behind him doesn't improve by the looks of it. I believe the next one up is Zabs. See what he can do. Can he improve anymore? He does, but only still half a second of John. I believe it's Jags King's next. Let's see what he can do. Can he get within a second of pole? Doesn't bin it at the final corner. Improves, but... And goes P2. And Saeed now have a new fastest lap as he takes pole. But I still think Noof's on a lap. But he got one in and he's 9/10 up at the moment. Let's see what Noof can do. Probably a bit too low on the gears. Where can Noof get? As long as he doesn't spin, he hasn't spun. And it's, I think, P13. So then, Saeed on pole by 3 tenths to John. Then Jags King's third. Zab fourth. Will the Gamer fifth. June Willem sixth. Shuan seventh. Marlin 8th, Rams 9th, Reaper 10th, Bang Average Sev 11th, Dove 12th, Noof Squid 13th, Wicked Prophet 14th, Almighty 15th, Slimmy Cam 16th, and Matt, also known as Demon 20, last. No time, neither for Slimmy. Yeah, Saeed's got pace. And he's the second faster than everyone from fourth down. Mental. Saeed's gonna win. If Saeed can have that pace in the race, he's... Oh, yeah, I forgot it's raining too. Doesn't really affect this track too badly because everyone's already running like max downforce. It's only intermediate, so that's not too bad. If it was full wet, so I'd probably be crying inside. But apparently he's going to dry up towards the end of the race, so that'll be interesting. But looks like Almighty's having connection issues. Yeah, it will be an intermediate start, that's not too bad. Get the spectator menu all set up. So, yeah, everyone's into. Probably put it on position change for now, gap to leader. And yeah. So, Saeed can get a good start. Within a few laps, should have about a second or two on John. And with no DRS, that should help him even more. As long as he doesn't bin it. As long as Saeed doesn't bin it, I'm pretty sure he can win this quite convincingly. To be honest, the track doesn't look that well. It does look a bit wet there, but it doesn't look that wet in some places. Slimmy. Oh dear. Both Williamses have crashed into each other and got disqualified on the formation lap. That's a great start for them. Let's see, can Saeed secure the win? He's doing his best to ruin the engine though. Put that camera on. A lot of disqualifications here. See, a few people with some odd starting positions. But, let's see. And here we go. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. And Saeed gets a good start. No, he gets a poor start and already down to 5th. That looks quite bad from him. A whole load of people cutting the track there. And as I said, chaos has ensued. And John has had a great start. Great start. Got off the line well. And is leading us away. And as you can see, Saeed 6 positions down or off the start. With Reaper having a great start again. More yellow flags. That looks like... Saeed spinned it and lost his front wing. He went 0 to 0 in a matter of 3 corners. Or maybe 4 even. Yeah, everyone's gained positions, but Doom and Saeed. What's happened to... he's lost his front wing as well. It's Carnate. Oh, Jag King's getting a bit closer. Let's see what's going on behind. See any battles. Looks like there's a McLaren going for it on the Red Bull. So he's going for it. Oh, he's gone round the outside of the McLaren. Can he do it on the Red Bull too? Yes, he has. He's passed both of them in one corner. Slimmy up to 9th. Had a mega start. Up ahead. Reaper had a good start as well, up to 6th. And then we have the top 5 who are within a second of each other pretty much. Oh, Max having a bit of a mare, but yeah, these two with no front wing, they're going to be loving life. See, can Jag things stay within a second of John till the dry period? Everyone's just burning the ERS. John is burning a lot though. He is struggling to keep it out in front of them by the looks of it. See any more happening? Oh, Wicked Prophet, maybe. Oh, he taps Almighty. Doom has retired in the pit lane. I don't know why you would retire in lap 1. There's bound to be a safety car around here, as they're getting really bumpy with each other. As Wicked is trying to overtake this McLaren, and the McLaren lets him go in the end. Let's go back up ahead as an Aston Martin has just hit the wall. Any front wing damage? I don't see any visible damage. But I think that may have worsened his exit. But will the Alfa Romeo go for it? The Alfa Romeo will go for it. He's going to go deep. Oh, and they've touched, and the Alfa Romeo's in the wall. Oh, and it's Marlin too, I believe. I don't think he's got any damage, but it should be alright. As the Aston Martin's getting all out of sync now. He might come under pressure here from Bang Average said, but Jags Kings has binned it. He's gone down the escape row. He's still got a front wing, but he's just outbraked himself. What a shame. It's up to he was P2 within half a second. But now Zabs is second. I believe he was leading the first race for a while. I think he won it even. I can't remember. No, it was Marlin. But Zab's already great race already going for him. If he can just hold on. I think that Aston Martin is still under pressure here from the Red Bull, who is burning ERS. He's gonna go, I think he's gonna go for the move here. He's gonna brake later. He's gonna try it around the outside. The Aston defends the inside line, but he forces the Red Bull off. He comes back on track. Oh, they have a touch. Oh, got a bit dodgy there, but Bang Average Seb is now into 8th. up ahead. Zab's trying to stay within a second. Will in third. They are within half a second of each other. It's top four. Really close race here. Meanwhile, Reaper's having to defend from Slimmy. He's had an amazing start here. It's just climbed up 10 positions in the first 3 laps alone. And I don't know if the Aston has left his ERS on purpose, but it's probably not helping his corner exits. Anything going on back here? Jag King's fighting Almighty. Matt a bit further behind, Nuke and Said back. Johnny's still holding onto the lead, but Zab's taking the fastest lap. It's getting close through the corners. Oh, I think that Shags King's getting past the McLaren. And he's done it into turn 1. Nice. Anything happening here? Not much really. That McLaren might have another go on him again. Down into, I believe, turn 5 or 6. Nah, the McLaren's too far back. There's whole top five here now. Within a second of each other. I can't say half because Sabs has lost out time to John. So he's got a lot of it back for that exit alone. Although John has only got 30% ERS and Zabs is 80. I think this race is going to settle down a bit now. As we have a train, probably going back to P8 now. Of all these cars. Oh! Yeah! And John's binned it in the wall! No! He's binned it! And there's the safety car I was talking about, which would have helped June get back into the race. He's locked up and binned it. And by the looks of it, everyone is coming into the pit lane. It'll be interesting to see what tyres. Softs! Everyone's coming in for dry tyres. There's a few staying out. That mainly being Wicked Profit, but everyone is in for dry tyres. And they've all gone for mediums and not hards. Rain was not here for long. Matt and Wicked both still out on wet. Oh, and Stephen. And by the looks of it, Will has got a penalty. Yep. Will and Marlin, who... well, Will's got to make another stop. And Marlin, both 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. Yeah, everyone onto mediums. Dove, the only one going onto the hard tyre. I reckon that will benefit him. Saeed is only just getting into the pit lane now. I think, so yeah, Slimmy's going to be up to 5th now with that. Yeah, it's not raining anymore. And the track actually does look pretty dry. Yeah, already first safety car, lap 5. Would have helped June get back into this race. It'll help Saeed though, who kind of needs it after getting pole and then bottling it. So, well, I'll actually do the running order after the start-finish line because I think Wicked and Matt will come in. I don't think they'll stay out. No, they are coming in. They're taking it cautiously. I respect it. But yeah, lap 6, safety car. We have Zabs leading now. Will second with a 5-second penalty. Shu third. Reaper 4th. Slimmy 5th. Bang average Seb 6th. Marlin 7th. Rams 8th. Dove 9th. And Almighty in 10th. And then Wicked Prophet, Matt, Jags Kings, Noof and Saeed all in outside the top 10. It will be very interesting to see how this race goes now, because Zabs, I think, is just going to fly away and win it. Unless Shuin and Will and that can keep with him. Yeah, it could be possible. We'll have to see. But I think Saeed will catch up in time. He's probably going max speed just to try and catch up, but I think he will in time. And I think the safety car will restart this lap. Come on, Saeed. I think he's going to get onto the back of it in time. I think he has. I think he's close enough. Yep. Safety car in this lap. Can Zabs get the restart done perfectly and fly away from the rest? I shall actually change it back to position change. Slimmy currently with the most positions gained up in 5th. And then I think, yeah, Almighty with 5, Bang average Seb with 5, Reaper with 6. So, some good races going on here. And is Zabs going for it yet? No, surely not yet. Oh, he's got a bit of a slide. Is he going for it? He's got to go for it now, surely. Oh, I see some debris. Is there some contact behind? Zabs gets a poor start, to be honest. And it looks like chaos behind. As per usual, on a safety car restart, everything goes to hell. By the looks of it, Noof is battling with Mercedes and they've crashed. Let's see, we'll go for the move on Zabs. No, he doesn't go for it. Let's see any more battles happening behind us. I don't think there is, but the Aston Martin's getting a bit out of shape there. Oh, and the McLaren makes contact with him. Yeah, Wicked and Noof having a bit of contact there. But Will, Shuan and Zabs have all made it through the restart. Now can Zabs extend that gap to more than a second before the DRS enables? So Reaper's up to in 4th. How long can he hold off from Slimmy? He's almost built up that second gap which he needs, and he has. He has now got a second. So the pack is starting to separate, but Slimmy's all over the back of Reaper right now, who's struggling to keep him behind. And Slimmy getting all the better corners and exits here. You see they're going to go side by side. Can Reaper hold on? Oh, Slimmy. Slimmy gets good exit again. Using the ERS down the straight. I think Reaper's... Oh, it's lagging a little bit. But I think Reaper's just about stayed ahead there. But Slimmy's just all over the back of him. And he's lost the car, and Slimmy's touched him, and Reaper's round. Ah, I don't think that's really Slimmy's fault, to be honest. The Reaper just lost it, and Slimmy was unfortunately right behind him at the time. I could be wrong though, but I don't think that's Slimmy's fault there. There's not much he could have done. But it has now released him to catch the top three. With Will still within about a second of Zabs, and Shuan within a second of Will. Aston Martin's having a look on Almighty, but probably wise to stay behind him through this section. As we've got a yellow flag, and it's a Red Bull, and it's bang average Seb. He's spun it. It has not been a good day for the Red Bulls. As the Aston Martin doesn't get the best of exits. And Saeed up to 10th now. He's made up 5 positions on that restart. Now, Rams under pressure from Jags and Saeed. But I think they're stuck in a DRS train as we see ahead, Almighty flying past Marlin. As we see behind the AlphaTauri and the Mercedes will tuck in. As we've got a spinner and it's Slimmy. He's lost it where Reaper did and lost some front wing in the process. That is big. As we've got a full car battle appearing here. As Marlin has front wing damage. I didn't notice that. Marlin's got damage. If the Aston Martin can get a good exit here, which I think he does. Let's see. Marlin doesn't have DRS. And the Aston Martin doesn't keep up with him. It can't overtake him even. So you see here, a 5 car, maybe 6 car fucking battle approaching our way here. Marlin is struggling with that front wing. I'm sure he's going to pit at the end of this lap. I'm sure the hards can go to the end from here. Because yeah, Marlin pits. Meanwhile, out front, these three, 8 seconds to the nearest car. They have flown away. As Slimmy gets 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. As we go back here to the maybe 3 car battle now, as he's lost some time to the other guys. Surely Jags gets past here. He's gonna have a look. He's gonna go for it, and he's got past. Will Saeed have a look into the corner? No, he won't. He will stay behind. Slimmy, another 5-second penalty for crossing the pit lane line. Slimmy's race has gone from good to terrible. It's not gone very well. As Almighty, I think, is just within a second now. Or getting close to within a second of above. Does Saeed have a look? No, he doesn't. As the whole field is spreading out a bit now. And quite a bit if you're the top pair. So it looks like Shuan's putting the pressure on Will for second here. See if he can get past at all. As I think that's Saeed going for it. On Rams, down the front main straight. He's gotten past. See Schuen's burning his ERS. He's got no ERS actually. He's struggling to keep up with Will on the straights. As we see here, Dove defending from Almighty. Got a yellow flag, it's a spinner. I think that is Noof. This race has been a roller coaster. We're only 11 laps in. Slimmy with 3 seconds, multiple warnings. I think that was one for Wicked as well. We'll see here. Will's still within about a second and a half of that. Zabs and Schuen's within a second of Will. These three are just flowing away from the rest of the pack. As we see Dove here. His teammates catching him now as well. As you see, Reaper's back into the top 10 as well. He's got to overtake Rams Freight, which I think could be achievable. Rams doesn't seem to have much pace at the moment. So McLaren's getting very close to this AlphaTauri. But ooh, is that Schumann going a bit wide there? I just noticed that on the map. No, let's see. No ERS left to defend from Almighty. There's a yellow flag. And it's Rams who have spun at the final corner. Noof has spun it as well, I believe. And by the looks of it, Dove is playing the teammate game here. But he's left the door open for Almighty, but just can't get past. But Almighty's going to have a go here. But to be fair to Dove, he's done well. He's on the hard tyre. He can go to the end from here, I think. To get yellow in sector 1. And Dove lets his teammate fly. That is some great teamwork there. I'll give him that. As Saeed has a moment out of that corner. There seems to be a Williams stranded on the straight. So we see Schumann a bit closer, but still not enough to Will, who's starting to lose some time now to Zab. The Dove has let his teammate go to chase after. And Semi has actually retired, and it's a virtual safety car by the looks of it. I reckon the leaders will pit here. They're surely going to go on hards. Surely they go on hards. This is a great time to pit. They're not pitting. They're not pitting. This would be a great time to just go on hards till the end. It would be a great time just to pit and put some hards on and go to the end. But no one's pitting. No one's pitting for bad tyres. Smiling gets a drive from the restart. Just add insult to injury. Schumann gets decent restart, but he still can't get past Will. He's got no ERS. And Zab's now 2 seconds ahead of him. Not much going on now down the grid. No one's got ERS really, aside from Jags. Although Dove is struggling and Saeed is all over the back of him. Hello. Hello too much. Slimmy has left the session. I think he's DNF'd in the pits. Not much happening, and that's Noof in the wall, I think. And Marlin's in the pits. Not much happening now, really. Saeed is putting pressure on Dove here. He's done well to keep that. Oh, Saeed's lost it a bit there. He's kept out of the wall though. But I'm sure Saeed will probably have a chance down the second straight. And that the pace difference is massive, you can just see it. I'm sure Saeed's going to get a better exit. Yeah, he has. Yellow flags again for Noob. Here comes Saeed. He's alongside. But he's not got past. Hello, John. Yeah, sucks a bit. Locked up in the wall. Ooh. Saeed, keep it clean. He has. Great little fight though. Dove keeping him behind. That's pretty good. Although both of them have no ERS left. And Schumann is still stuck behind Will. Jags within half a second of Almighty. I'm sure he's going to get past him quite soon. All yellow flags. That's an Aston Martin. It's rammed. I think he's gone into the wall. Saeed's still not passed. Let's see, can he get a good exit? I think he has. Let's see, can he get past? Second time round. Here he comes, around the outside. Can Saeed do it? Oh, he's done it. He's carried the extra speed and done it. Nice move. And then he hits the wall. Yeah, now Jag Kings has got past Almighty. We kind of missed that whilst we were watching the others behind us fight. But now Reaper's caught up to this fight. And now he's sniffing around for extra points. I have no clue why Joker isn't racing. Maybe a race ban, I don't know. See how long Dove can stay ahead of Reaper for. So he's struggling on the hards at the moment, but should help him put softs on and go to the end probably. As I believe Sheeran has pit. See what tyres he's going on to. It actually might be another set of mediums, you know. I forgot. It started out wet. And it is another set of mediums. As well as, I think, Almighty in the pits too. For a set of mediums and a front wing change. Oh! Come out side by side! But bang average subs heated up tyres will help him more. Soon he's struggling with cold tyres though. And since it's the middle of the race, let's have an update of the current pack. So Zab is leading by 4.5 seconds. Then we have Will in second with a 5-second penalty. Jag King's third by 11 seconds. Saeed fourth by 4 seconds back from Jags. Dove in fifth, 2 seconds back from Saeed. Reaper sixth. Wicked Prophet seventh. Bang average sub 8. Schuin 9th, but I would say technically P3. Almighty 10th. Matt 11th. Noof 12th. Marlin 13th. And Rams 14th. And I was correct, Joker has a race ban. As we have yellow flags, and it's the Aston Martin of Rams retiring in the pit lane. So that makes 4 retirements now, both Astons, Slimmy and John. As we see, Will now pits for a new... Oh, yep, service 5 seconds as well. Fits a new set of medium tyres, and he's off on his way. So that leaves Zab out in front. I wonder if he's going to stretch the tyres and then bolt on a pair of softs. As Bang average set of... Schuin in the pit lane? Schuin? Put fresh tyres on, what's happened? Oh, he's busted his front wing. Oh, that sucks. Oh, and he's put his old pair of mediums on. Oh, Schuin has just thrown away his podium here. By the way, Zab has pretty much got a pit stop over Will. I don't know how he's done that, but maybe Will had a spin. Oh no, he had just 5 seconds as well. I forgot about that. Almighty now have 3 seconds track limits. But I can see this being a dominant win here for Zab. As now he pits. Takes it cautiously, quite nice. And I think he broke there, because there's 2 white lines here for the pit lane. One of them's a bait and switch. And the McLaren crew are out for some reason, and the AlphaTauri. Here he comes, new set of mediums it is. And I believe Jags is in and Saeed, and it will make Reaper the effective race leader now. He's got a yellow flag, that is a Alfa Romeo, and it's Schuin. As Zab comes out in 3rd, behind Dove and Reaper. But quite far ahead of Will. Look at Profit and Bank average Seb 4th and 5th. Actually, let's have a look at the pit stops. Although I believe they are on old tyres. As we see here, Bang average Seb going to go for the move. He's going to stick his nose in. Luckily, no contact. Yellow flags and set to 3. That is a Williams. Very much spaced out grid though. Not much happening now. That's another yellow. That's another Alfa Romeo too. Schuin's in. Again, he has completely bottled a 3rd place. It's quite sad. That would have been 2nd podium of the season. Would have been very nice for him. No, I believe 2nd podium of the season. Yeah, I think he was on the podium and his teammates in as well. So Alfa Romeo are completely out of luck this race. As you see, Zab right behind Dove on hold hards against fresh mediums. And I think, yeah, Marlin's going to get lapped here. So here goes Zab down the inside, and he's got the move done. Quite easy on them fresh tyres. As Will now sets the fastest lap of the race. You see these 3 here. Will catching up to him. It should be easy pickings as long as he doesn't break his front wing. Race has just calmed down and there's not much going on aside from the 3 here, but not close enough to make an overtake. Not Williams yet again. Horrible race by them. As I see, actually, the McLaren's going to go for it on the Red Bull. Probably one of the worst places to overtake. CRS light's flashing, but he's got past. That was a bit of a dangerous move, but he's made it work. As he's in a bit of a rush here, actually, to catch up to Zab again. He hasn't got DRS. Williams in the pit lane. Will that be to retire or Almighty actually over 5 seconds? And there's a yellow flag and set to 1. Almighty is, I think, spun out the pit lane on his fresh softs. As we see Reaper now, as we go on board as soon as he spins, his tyres are well and truly cooked here. As I see the McLaren is battling the Mercedes, but he won't be able to make the overtake as Reaper, I think, will come in. As we see another spinner! His bang average 7 now spins it on his hard mediums. It seems like they give up around that point of the track. And then Reaper gets 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. So you go back here. It's back between Will and Wicked. It's Wicked on those old hards. He's got no chance. But he's gonna try and stay ahead here. Although I don't think it's gonna work. Although then again, Will does not have DRS. He's gonna break a bit later, try and do it around the outside, but Wicked defends it. He's gonna try around the outside here. He's gone in deep. Wicked defends again, but he has a bad exit. This will give Will the opportunity around the outside, and he has done it. And then with the lap car of I don't know which Alfa Romeo that is. That's Sheeran battling with Almighty for 10th. So I think that's Marlin there, unlapping himself. As you see there, Zab 6 seconds ahead of second, and then a further 11 ahead of third place. As things calm down again. I think that's Sheeran and Almighty going at it. They're in no man's. Well, actually, they're fighting over 1 point, so. And Sheeran's been shoved into a wall. And then the McLaren's lost it. Wait, is he completely out? Oh, he is completely out. And it's a safety car! Oh my. Well, that helps Dove out. He can pit for some softs. I think everyone will probably pit for softs, to be honest. Second safety car now, though. It might help Marlin and Sheeran, but I believe they're both lapped. Yes. Just don't murder anyone, Joker. Just don't do any murderings. And you should be fine. Yeah, there's lots of chaos today then. Lots and lots of chaos. Which is probably just to be expected from this track. It's always fun to race. Well, or try to race at least. Almighty has left the session though. As I see an AlphaTauri has binned it and lost the front wing. Now, is this because of the McLaren or the Alfa Romeo? But that's actually going to hurt him a lot more now. But he should be able to strap on some softs, and maybe that extra pace can help him a lot. So see, Wicked's in as well. for a set of tyres. Marlin, bang average Seb. New front wing goes on. I think he's going to get out ahead of the Red Bull and the Mercedes, or not. He's going to come out behind Mercedes, but sixth place. It's probably going to be 7th. Yeah, Reepe's going to go past him. So that's going to be 7th on some fresh softs. That is going to be very handy. So his hard to soft track is currently working wonders. His wheel is actually back to the top 3 we had, I think, before the chaos unfolded. Jack's 3rd, Will 2nd, and Zab 1st. Saeed's done a good recovery drive here. He's back up to 4th. Reaper's 5th, but with a 5-second penalty. Wicked 6th with, I think, a 3-second penalty. On fresh soft as well. Then Dav and bang over Seb and Matt. Then Shuan, who's lapped down. Neef, who's lapped down, and Marlin, who's lapped down. Although I think they've been let through, aside from Marlin. But I expect everyone from Wicked, Dove, and Bang over Seb, they're going to be quite potent on that restart. Going to make it extra spicy. It's going to take forever for everyone to catch up. And Shuan's lapped. Oh, not Shuan, Marlin's lapped. Not much happening. That's Matt in the pit lane. It'll probably have one more lap of safety car and then it will restart for the last 7 laps. If it was the time right now, it's gone probably an hour and 15 into this. And again, this is the longest race on the calendar. I want to restart before I fall asleep. It's not gonna let lap cars go through though, is it? I'd think it would, but it just isn't. I think once those 2 lap cars at the back there get into the queue, I think then we're ready to go again. Although Noof is on the main lap though, by the looks of it. Yes, he is. So Noof might actually get a chance here. Neef and Sheeran. They're not actually lapped, actually. And they are on mediums, that's not too bad. I mean, they're not on for a soft, but they will have a chance if some carnage unfolds. Let's see, can Zab build up his lead again, or will he be swarmed by those soft runners? And Reaper is in a Mercedes sandwich. Safety car will be in this lap. Sheeran's... Oh, not Sheeran. Marlin's going to probably cause some chaos being lapped in that pack. Well, we've had about 5 DNFs. Not 5 different race leaders, but... Say you got palm binned it. It's just the usual tier 4 shit, just everything goes to shit within 5 laps. And then it doesn't repair, and it doesn't fucking fix. Let's ride on board for his restart. When is he gonna go? And he's gonna go now? No, that's a bit dangerous doing that. And Reaper's got a penalty on the restart as there's an AlphaTauri in the wall. Is Will gonna go for it? No, he's not. Although they're battling quite a bit back there. Oh, and Reaper's taken out an AlphaTauri. He's taken out Dove. Chaos has unfolded as Dove goes back past Matt, who's just letting everyone by. Nuva's up to 8th. Sheeran's up to 7th again. He's on the back of Reaper, who's got no front wing. Or at least some front wing left. Have a look from the outside. He's not lost all the front wing, but Sheeran has lost front wing as well. Interesting. Meanwhile, Wicked on the back of Saeed on his first soft, and Saeed on the back of Jags. He's after this win. It's still possible. I mean, if Saeed is able to win this race again, I don't know. Maybe he gets a free crunchy bar. Sent by ALR through the post. He'll melted when he gets to him. Yeah, Zab's lead is not all that big anymore, and he's under a bit of pressure from the McLaren. As you see Marlin just in the middle of Saeed constantly. This has probably thrown him off quite a bit. He's got blue flag. Surely he'll get a penalty at some point. Reaper stays out, and Sheeran's behind him, and then you got Dove behind. Has Dove got front wing damage? I don't see any visible front wing damage from here. No, he's not got front wing damage, so the softs can help him get back past. P6 still on the cards here. Noof behind, and bang average 7, Matt. And a Marlin causing havoc with Saeed. Oh, he's getting into Jags Coons now, so this is gonna hurt him. I think he's just doing enough to be fast enough for the blue to not get a penalty from the blue flags. Oh, he has gone deep there. And Saeed, he's got a bit of a better exit, but it's a bit compromised because of how tight the corner is. Don't dive it, Saeed, just stay behind. DRS comes online, I think next lap maybe, that would be your chance. Can he climb back to... Oh, Dove with a 3 seconds, that's not going to help. Oh, Saeed's almost in the wall. I expected the soft runners to do more, but instead chaos happened. Oh. That's a bad noise. DRS enabled. Can Saeed get back within... He's going to be within DRS, I think, but can he get close enough? Oh, he goes a bit deep into that corner. Oh, he's gone very deep. Now he's lost a bunch of time. But Marlin is screwing over Jags a little bit here. He's in the middle of him, which isn't very helpful. And he's trying to see racing line and stuff. Saeed has burnt all his DRS, but Will has lost about a second now to Zab. And so he's within DRS of Jags. All the way behind, we've got Shu and Dove, Noof, Bang Every 7, so on. As Reaper is braving the front wing damage and getting away from Shuan. As you see here, the second to fifth, all kind of very close to each other within a second. Zab is just starting to get away now. It's kind of annoying seeing that blue flag light constantly. So he's got a good exit here. Will he go for the move on Jags? No, he won't. He had a look, but he won't. As I think that's Dove and Bang Average Seb going at it. As Bang Average Seb gets past us. Dove does have front wing damage now. Damn. Here we go then. We've got... Oh, Jags has got DRS though. That's going to hurt Saeed. So now Will is 1.2 behind. Or 2.4 behind now. He's battling with this lapped car. I think that's the problem. He's just messing up all his lines and stuff. Yeah, not much happening now. Come on, Saeed. Get back on the podium. There's only 3 laps left to go. As Saeed actually gets a 3-second penalty, and that will not help his cause at all. And the McLaren actually has DRS from that lapped car. That's not going to help either of them. Saeed just burning all the DRS to keep up with these guys. Meanwhile, Sab's just ran away again. 3-second gap. But then there's Saeed's teammate who put softs on but struggled. And Reaper with damage. Shooting with damage as the Red Bull's getting awfully close there. He's surely going to make a move down this straight. Ah, he's not close enough, I don't think. As Marlin, who's lapped, is trying to catch up to Zab now to unlap himself. As I think Will is out of the DRS of the lap car now. So this will help Jags and Saeed try and make a move. 2 laps to go. As Jags has a look, but ultimately can't do much here. Saeed's fallen back a little bit. As I think behind we've got Shuin and bang average Seb. I think Seb's going to get past here, but Shuin, despite the front wing damage, has stayed ahead. Oh, and bang average Seb has lost it and died in a wall. And Dove is in the pit lane. Meanwhile, back out for the fight for P2. Saeed's on the back of Jags and Will. What can he do? Coming up to the final lap, next lap. And this race is going to end with only, I think, 11 finishes. A bit of a mad one here. And Sam now starts the final lap. Oh, I'm tired. Zab starts the final lap, but further back, the fight for P2 is still on. And will defend it. He's had a good exit there. If he can get a good exit here, I think it would be pretty solid. He has. Jags has had a bad exit. And Saeed's not got the straight line speed to get past. But Jags he's going to go a bit deep there to try and go around the outside, but it just does not work. This is a great little scrap here for P2. Zab still leading the way by miles as we cut back on board here. And he's actually extended the gap to almost 7 seconds. There's a little moment there. And Jags loses a bit of time too, but I think they're going to get a better exit here. Maybe. But that's the last straight. And this Jags goes for a duel. He doesn't go for the dive bomb nor the Saeed. I think Will's defended P2 here, and I think he's got it now. Just no corner cutting penalties. I think he's got it pretty solidly done here, but he's been leading most of the race. Had quite a big lead throughout a lot of it. Zab is your winner in Singapore. Meanwhile, further back, Will hold on for P2. Jags third, Saeed fourth. A Wicked Prophet fifth. Reaper will cross the line for sixth. Will Shun get in with that 5 seconds? I think he might. Yes, he will. And Noof. Shun and Noof get within Reaper's 5 seconds. Matt will come across the line for 9th. And Dove, he's getting all sorts of penalties, but he's going for the fastest lap. Here comes Dove. He's in 8th gear. He will get the last point. What a race. Another chaotic one. That's going to be a massive headache for the stewards. They are not going to like that one. And here is your winner. Zab. So at the end, Zab wins it by 7.5 seconds. Not Jag King second. Will second, then Jag King's third, Saeed fourth, Wicked Prophet fifth, Shuan 6th, New Squid 7th, Reaper 8th, Matt 9th, Dove 10th, Marlin 11th, and now for all the DNF runners, we have Almighty, Bang Average Seb in 12th, but he's actually still counted within about 2 laps. Then Almighty in 13th, Rams 14th, Slimmy 15th, John 16th, and Joom 17th. Mad one. Anyway, that is it. Hope you all liked it. Subscribe. Join the Patreon if you haven't already. Help support the league. And yeah. Goodbye, guys.